In 2007, Kenya went through post-election violence. When the situation continued to grow and escalate, it became clear that we needed to engage at a different level. And as a church, the Lord allowed for us to initiate what we called Msafara. And Msafara was a caravan of hope that began in Nairobi and went up to the Rift Valley and down into Mombasa. Naivasha was one of the places we went to in the first Msafara, and we went back again in the second Msafara, but found out that when we got to Naivasha, that there was a community of people that had resettled in an area called Maimahio. We made a decision to track down these families, and when we did, we found out that they had named themselves Jikaze. And so even as we left them with seed and with fertilizer, we felt a compelling need to come back. And because this particular area is still underdeveloped, many of their children have had to walk and trek many distances, many kilometers to find school or to go to school. And so the dream of Jikaze Community Academy came out of those conversations.
Jikaze Community Academy started in the year 2012. The year 2012, we taught in the mud classrooms till Nairobi Chapel came up with a plan of constructing a permanent school for the community. The construction is on. 6 classrooms will be completed in a few months to come, and we'll have permanent classes whereby the pupils will be able to learn without any interference. We faced so many challenges because the teachers we had could not get their pay, and also you find that we have 2 in 1. That is, we have 2 classes in the same room. But most of the challenges have been dealt with because right now we have maintained our teachers, as Nairobi Chapel has come with a plan to pay our teachers. And we also have a feeding program which is persistent. I would also like to thank the Logos Christian School, which has been of very great help to us. The teachers, the process of employing the trained teachers is a result of the Logos School. They also have a plan of improving our administration, and I know that with their help, we'll do.
As the numbers begin to grow, there's a huge need to place our children from the Jikaze Community Academy in high schools. We had an amazing gift from one of our congregation members who gifted us a property of 2.0 acres of land that we anticipate we will use to set up a high school. And that high school would even be a place where our own Jubilee scholars can be a part of, where we can set standards and our desire to educate for life and eternity, where the curriculum would still be integrated with Christian values, but also give the opportunity for the Jikaze community children to come on and grow in regards to their education. That is a dream that we anticipate. And who knows, maybe from that space would grow the place for a university and a college. And I would give opportunity to this generation of children, the place where they can be stretched and grown and skilled for the Kenyan market.